It just falls. Oh, and then there I go. Face all like on Zoom. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, there we go. No, let me try this one more time. It's probably not gonna stay. Stay like that. I hope so. I'm sorry. My little cup thing just kind of fell apart. Anyways, it might fall. Who knows? But look, there goes the popo looking at me crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive this because this thing, this clip holder thingy, is just not giving. I'm probably look. You guys are just gonna have to hear me audibly, okay? At this point, I'm just gonna hold the phone, okay? Anyways, I was reading some scripture, and the Lord kept talking to me about, how He couldn't find anybody to pray over their land, right? The land, right? And I was like, not really understanding why He was telling me this. Sorry. I was, I wasn't sure what the Lord was talking about, but He just kept saying He found nobody that would pray over the land. I've been thinking about it hard. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance in the spirit because every time I make an attempt to, like, I'm being pulled back or I'm being stopped. So it's like a heavy, like, I'm from Minneapolis, and there's like a heavy, like, a heavy spirit that, and this land has been struck heavily like this. I can feel it. You know how like you go to like the suburbs and it's nice and pretty and everything looks fine, and then the energy is nice because or some suburbs have bad energy, but you just go there and you feel like the energy is good because the land is blessed, right? But then you go to somewhere where it's like poverty stricken, demons all over the land, like nobody's taking care of the land, the grass isn't cut, everything just looks so horrible. It's because it's been struck. It's spiritually, it's been stricken. It's the land was struck with the sword, and nobody's praying over it. And so there's certain areas that you will live and you will notice that most people are not thriving, most people are not becoming successful there, and it's because of the spirit that's in that land. It's not because of the people. They're being oppressed by that demonic energy, that demonic entity that's dwelling in that land, that's blocking people, it's giving people, it's putting limits on people. You can find somebody who is so ambitious and has everything ready to go, excited to, be successful, and then they would move to a land that has this spirit, and it would literally like try to pull them away from, their ambitions. You know what I'm saying? And it made sense to me. And then today, me, me and another person, I'm not gonna say who it was, me and another person were parked somewhere today. I was sitting there just doing my makeup, and we were just like talking. I was like fixing my face or whatever, and like kind of like fixing my makeup so that it was like looking, fresh. And I saw this girl from high school. Oh my gosh. I think she worked at Walmart too. And she had a prayer life and everything. It was just like really, really sad. I believe that this is the same girl. I'm not sure. She might be a different girl. The girl from Walmart might be different. But I saw this girl, and she was in a She was in. She walked with some white guy. She walks inside of like a kind of like a dumpster area, and like I can kind of see through the cracks of it. I was looking down, and I saw that she had like some aluminum foil and a lighter, and she was like on doing drugs. And then I ran into, I'm like, it's just so crazy because I keep seeing all these kids from high school completely junked out, like completely on drugs. Nobody cares about themselves. Nobody cares about how they look anymore. And then I see, you know what I'm saying? I had a dream of one of my relatives coming out of a drug house yesterday, or last night I had that dream. And then I also ran into a friend of mine, you know, from not, he's not my friend, but like I knew of him, you know what I'm saying? We used to be friends back in high school, and he got me my first job, and I ran into him. He used to be a plus size guy, and now he's like super small, you know what I'm saying? He's on drugs, and it just like really made my heart break. Like it's so depressing here. It's just such a sad place to be, and because the land has been struck and nobody's praying for this land, I also feel like it's because of a lot of the sorcery that goes on in this land, a lot of the witchcraft that goes on here. Like literally, I thought Houston, Texas was bad, but I didn't think that Minneapolis had anything in common with Houston until I came back here, and it's like, oh my gosh, Houston and Minneapolis is like literally one and the same. It's literally one in the same. It's like like everyone's on drugs here. Everyone is on drugs here. And everyone is like, you know, nobody really cares about, you know, nobody really cares about their land. And it's just like there's nobody praying over their land. Like nobody's praying over Houston, nobody's praying over Minneapolis, nobody's praying over San Antonio for sure. Okay? Like nobody's praying over these lands. You know, I think San Antonio may be a little blessed because people there are really kind. You know, very kind people. But long story short, y'all, pray. It's so important to pray over your land. It's so important to pray over your land, man. Seeing people, and I feel like the Lord's showing me this for a reason, because He wants me to see how bad it looks for someone to go from being completely sober to just being on drugs, and He doesn't want me to ever do anything like that. And so He's been having me purposely run into people that are on drugs that I used to know from the past, and it just looks so bad. Nobody cares about how they look anymore. It looks like nobody even cares to even like clean themselves up or do their own hair. You know what I'm saying? The girl I saw from high school earlier, I feel like she used to dress better than that. And she just didn't even care to do her hair, really. It was just really bad. And that's kind of the reason why I say this, because Minneapolis used to be, this is a joke that me and my friend from high school used to always make about Minneapolis. And I know a lot of people from St. Paul are going to resent me for what I'm about to say, but I really just don't care because it's how I felt back in the day. So I'm sorry. But back in the day in high school, my ex-best friend and I, we had this thing about Minneapolis and St. Paul, okay? Those are the twin cities in Minnesota, right? We are from Minneapolis, so we automatically think, oh, thank you. They're flashing me because they want me to make sure I turn my lights on. I keep forgetting to turn. It's a new car, and I keep forgetting to switch the light button on. I'm sorry. Anyways, because it's not the same as my Saturn Boo, which I really miss so much. That was my girl. Like her and I went through some tough times together. That was my baby. Anyways, so I'm trying to go to this store so I can get some bread and stuff. But anyways, oh yeah, I need to stop it. I'm sorry. Anyways, so long story short, my gosh, where was I? Yeah, like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, me and my ex best friend. I'm sorry. My ex best friend and I, we used to talk about Minneapolis and St. Paul. We used to be like, Minneapolis is better than St. Paul. And the reason why we felt like that was, oh, I gotta stop by the gas station. The reason why we felt like Minneapolis was better than St. Paul, and because it was just so different, like the environment and the atmosphere. Like the environment was more like cultural, downtown hipster, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was just better. It just seemed better to be in Minneapolis. St. Paul just had like really dark energy all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not only did it always have dark energy, even the way people dressed was kind of different. Like, in Minneapolis, like we all kind of have this thing where we all think like you should never ever look like what you go through. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through a storm, if you're going through a financial hardship, if you're going through a tough time, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't have your own place to live, even if you're homeless, you know what I'm saying? You still get up and still like look presentable, still do something with your hair, still do your makeup, still like look presentable. You know what I'm saying? Whereas we kind of thought to ourselves that Minneapolis or St. Paul never thought the same thing. We just thought that St. Paul never really cared enough, right? And so it's not like that anymore. Even it's becoming like that even in Minneapolis. In Minneapolis back in the day, people actually cared about like what they look like. And I was telling a lady that this native lady, who this Native American lady who I was talking to, thank you. This Native American lady who I was talking to today, she was well dressed and she looked really nice. You can tell that she used to have like an addiction or whatever, but she like her hair was nicely curled. She did her makeup. She looked really nice, and she cared about how she looked. And she said my grandma always used to tell me that even if you're going through something, like if you feel like trash, get up and dress your best because if you dress your best, you'll feel better. And her grandma was not lying. If you like get up, like if you're having a bad day, like I was having earlier, I was having a horrible day today. No, it got better, like because I got to network with some people, saw some plus size girls who loved my outfit, and they want to model my brand, and so they saw my website and they loved it. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of dope. Like my day ended up kind of nice. Ran into some people that I used to know from high school. I love running into people from high school. Anyway, it's always a vibe. But then I also ran into a coworker who didn't really like me at my old job when I was working at Sam's Club. That was kind of awkward. Anyways, so I got to network or whatever. But I woke up and like today was like a bad day because I had an argument with someone that I'm close to. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like it was such an ugly argument, and like I lost I lost my cool, and so I was like feeling kind of down earlier, and I just felt like I couldn't smile. I was so angry, and after I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna make my day great because my enemies love to see me miserable. You know what I'm saying? They love to see me sad, and it's just like, no, don't give people the satisfaction. Don't just be happy anyway. And if you can't find a reason to be happy, thank God that you're alive. Thank God that you have food to eat. Thank the Lord that the people that you genuinely love are okay. You know what I'm saying? And so I decided to get up and make my day great. I took a shower, you know what I'm saying? Like put my makeup on, put on a cute outfit. You know what I'm saying? I just felt better. And that enough. And then I went out and socialized with some people that I knew from the past. I saw my old neighbor from when I was pregnant with my son, and he still works at the same job. And he was asking me how me and the boys were doing. It's just like being in my hometown is kind of nice because I'm running into people that I knew from the past, and that I really just like. It's really just nice to see them. Anyways, I ran into so many people I knew today. I ran into so many people, and I got to promote my brand. The girls loved my store. They're like, man, my auntie, sister, cousin, thick. You know what I'm saying? So I went out and I just made my day great. And so if you're ever going through something like that, if you're going through a tough time, or if you're having a lot of warfare, you just get up and like put yourself together. and make and just go outside and just like have a good day. Like tomorrow, I'm about to go on this. I'm about to go do something. I don't want to say exactly what I'm gonna do because I'm on the phone. Like people be so mad at me, but I'm about to do something that I love doing every summer, and it excites me. It makes me so happy, and I feel so accomplished every time I do it. And then I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna tell you guys after I do it because I can't tell you guys right now. But I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just gotta make your day great and just be happy. And yeah, today like it's like it sounds fake at first because you're like, fine, I'll make my day great. You know what I'm saying? But like once you choose to be like, look, I'm gonna have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Then it like when you speak it, then it manifests. And then today, because today turned out to be an amazing day for me. It really did. I had an amazing day. I had a wonderful day. It didn't matter who pissed me off today. It didn't matter who I snapped on, who what argument. I had like for real, like I had a really bomb day today. It was really bad at first and then it just turned around like the Holy Spirit. I prayed and I asked God like, to just forgive me for, responding in a negative way or whatever. And then after I repented, the Lord lifted that negative energy. My day was just wonderful. I had such a good day today. I'm like, I'm sorry, it feels good to have a good day. Like, it was really nice. I had laughed so hard. I laughed so hard. It was so good. I had such an amazing laugh. It was so good. I needed that. My whole heart, my soul just needed today. But anyways, long story short, pray for your land because your land could just be really going through some things. The people that live in it, it just broke my heart. Like the Lord was showing me the Lord showed me two people from high school that I knew that used to be so healthy, so chunky, now like skinny, missing teeth, on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like the Lord was like, look, that's what happens to people that do drugs. Don't hang out with people that do stuff like that. And he knows I already know better. But like, and then he had to give me a dream of a relative that was coming out of a drug house last night. You know what I'm saying? It was just like the Lord was showing me so many people like on drugs. And he was like, look, don't ever, I know you're going through a lot, but don't ever go this route. Like the Lord was he was just showing me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how hard life is. I will, no, I'm always going to lean on the Lord. I don't care how sad I am. I don't care what people put me through. I don't care if people talk bad about me. I don't care. Like, I'm never ever going that route. You can't force me. Period. Mm. I'm sorry. I had to spit. But yes, you guys, just like try to pray over your land. Pray for people. Like, I know I'm about to pray for them too. That I went to school with. No, I don't think. Well, I knew him from high school when I was in high school, but he was my coworker at my first job. He actually got me a job. Where's my card? There you go. Oh, yeah, guys. Today was just kind of wild, but I'm glad. No, but other than that, today was great. I had a nice day. So, because I chose to make your day great. I know I'm kind of running late, so I usually do not come on this side of town. Like I do not like this area. It's too hood for me. But I guess they're like cleaning it up nicely, and it looks kind of like better. But yeah, I know you guys are happy you can see me in the light. But yeah, I'm feeling better. My spirits are up. But yeah, make your day great. Make sure you start praying over your land. I know they're not open this late. Oh, make sure you start praying over your land. How you doing? Where's your bread?
You're on the other side.
On the
Are
other
you
side.
on?
Okay, thank
Or
you. Okay. You looking at me up and down? Anyways, No. Hi. Um, I guess yeah. Anyways, have a good day, you guys, and make your day great. Just be happy, okay? God is good all the time. Anyways, let me finish up this shopping really quick. I love you guys so much. I really hope that like my messages today brought you some sort of enlightenment or did something, or maybe you just want to see my face and say hi. Anyways, love you guys. Talk soon. Y'all will in peace.